Good evening, everyone, respected session chair and my fellow researchers. So, I am Sandeep Sani from Silicon Institute of Technology, Sambalpur. I am going to present on topic IoT-enabled greenhouse environment automation. Next slide. So, the entire PPT is divided into 8 sections: introduction, literary survey, problem formulation, objective, methodology, and resultant discussion, conclusion, and references. Next slide, please. Let's start. So before going to the project, let's try to understand what is a greenhouse. So greenhouse is an enclosed structure designed to create optimal environmental conditions for plant growth. And basically, it's made up of glass or plastic materials. And due to the decline crop production persists due to the poor monitoring and human error in greenhouse management. So next. Previous slide. The objective is.
सिर्फ नहीं की
The problem with current monitoring system is data security and privacy. They lack in the privacy of data as the data is transmitting over the internet. So, and second is cost constraints. The current monitoring system are very costly, and the third is they have very non-intuitive interfaces, and the final is constant power supply. Next. So the aim of this project is to mitigate all the above mentioned points. Next. So this is the basic workflow of our project. So first step is sensor data acquisition. In this step, the sensor collects the data. In the second step, the data is transmitted. The third step, the data is transmitted to the cloud using Arduino Cloud. So Arduino Cloud is a platform provided by Arduino which uses IoT to transfer the data from the microcontroller to the cloud and to monitor the data. And the fifth is automated control. The data which is captured by sensor is compared against the ideal value, and then the actuators act. And final is monitoring dashboard. The system provides a dashboard which is used to remotely monitor the parameters like temperature and humidity value and etc. Next slide. So this is the hardware used in our project. The first is ESP32, the central part of this project. And the second is moisture sensor used for sensing moisture, soil moisture. Third is LDR for light intensity measurement. And fifth is DHT. DHT is a sensor, the full form of DHT is digital humidity and temperature sensor, which is used to measure the humidity and the temperature of the environment. And the next sensor is relay module. Relay module is a type of switch which is used to turn the AC devices from 5 volt input supply. As this ESP32 is powered by 5 volts. So next is LCD display for remote monitoring and lamp. These are the devices as a power supply for powering the device, whole system. So this is the methodology, the flow chart of this entire system. And this is a block diagram. The microcontroller firstly the microcontroller takes the connected to first the microcontroller take the measurement temperature, humidity, moisture and light, and then the microcontroller send the all collected data to Arduino Cloud, which is used to monitor the data, and finally the collected data is compared against the ideal value, and then all this act accordingly. And our system also provides a network detection algorithm. So as the data is transferring through internet, so internet is prone to means attack, network attack. So the system provides a network detection algorithm. How it's work? Firstly, the board is connected to the network, and then it monitors the traffic. And the traffic is analyzed, and if the analyzed traffic there is some problem in the traffic, then the alert is sent. Alert is sent. So these are the relationship between temperature and the states of the output device actuators. Next. These are the relationship between the soil moisture and pump state and the lamp state and LDR value state. Now, this is the actual model. The model works on 12 volt DC. This is 5 volt power supply converter, because all the devices you are looking at this works on 5 volts. So there need for step down. And this is the data collected from the Arduino IoT cloud. And this is the platform where the microcontroller is programmed. And this is the dashboard where all the parameters are being measured and monitored. The temperature value, humidity, moisture value, and the network status, the light intensity status, and the various graphs. Thank you, sir.
What is the relation between your energy and what is the impact of network flow on the energy? Because you are talking about greenhouse effect, then there must be some kind of relation between traffic analysis or traffic attack on the traffic, network traffic, and the energy consumptions. What is the relation between it?
As such, there is no any relation.
Then how it is related to greenhouse effect?
No, sir. This is a system which automate the greenhouse process of greenhouse. Like normally we need some manpower to operate in the greenhouse. So this is automation project.
Okay, then in this proposed method, you are not actually trying to optimize the greenhouse effect, but you are developing the greenhouse using different kind of sensors. You are developing the greenhouse.
We are actually automating the whole process. Like, so there is no need of human intervention. The system will automatically work.
Model.
Please go to the model. That image. Connected. Next.
So, as you have said, you are trying to automate it. How is your network traffic will affect this environment parameter?
Didn't get it.
Your second one is based on traffic monitoring. How traffic monitoring will ensure these three parameters of the environment they are in order.
Actually, the traffic monitoring is actually separate part. This is the automation is separate part and the monitoring is separate part. They are independent.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.